Welcome back to TC Tutorial Vama. Today we're going to be showing you how you can actually use ChatGPT to write your book. And those of you who are having a difficult in writing books from scratch from the beginning, it's kind of a headache for you. So today I'm going to show you how you can actually use ChatGPT to write a book from start to finish. So ChatGPT, if you don't have it, then of course you are behind time in the 21st century where things are going digital, where things are actually machine learning now is on the high peak. So if you don't have ChatGPT, then of course you have to get one. So literally, this is the interface of ChatGPT. This is 3.5. There have been series of update there. So if you see now, before we have different information, but now we have business strategies, planning a trip, and all of these things. But ChatGPT is actually limited to things that are above 2021. They still trying to upgrade. So anything that is below 2021, you can have it done. So today we're going to write a book. So ChatGPT, you have to start it with a conversation. Then of course, it's going to give you exactly what you want. So our first thing is going to ask ChatGPT as to whether it can write out a book. And I want us to write a book that we'll call Computer Fundamentals. So let's ask ChatGPT this question, fit, and see whether we can have it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So you say, so we have asked ChatGPT as to whether it can write a book for us called Computer Fundamental. So you see that we're going to write a book with the various chapter from 1 to I think 12 chapters or so. So let's watch and see. So we have from 1 to 8 chapter. So the next thing we're going to do is to ask ChatGPT to develop each of the chapter for us in this book. So the next question will be, please develop each chapter of this book. So now we'll watch and see. Now it's giving us chapter 1 of this book, and it will give us chapter 2 of this book. You can also detail each chapter as you want it to be. That is how instructive ChatGPT is. You can just give it a simple instruction and it will give you what you want. So we're going to tell ChatGPT to give us or to write chapter 1. So we'll say write chapter 1. Well, of this book. So we're going to write chapter 1 for us. This is chapter 1 of the book. 1.1. So you will allow ChatGPT to write every book chapter for you one by one, and from there you can be able to take. So we're going to ask again to write chapter 2, right? Chapter 2 of this book. let's wait and see chapter 2 has been writing. As you can see. So you can take this book because Amazon and Google has a way of detecting if this is an AI writing, because Amazon is one of the biggest platforms for selling your books. So they will definitely query this writing when you publish the book in electronic copy. So we're going to write chapter 3. So it's writing chapter 3 now. So ChatGPT and Google, they have some understanding. So if you write this book like this and you don't take it to Capcut or Grammarly to be able to do some reversion, to be able to revise this, it will give you some top time on how to set this book. It will be condemned. So you have to take your book, your writings, and paraphrase it as you can do, or you take it to an editor to edit a book for you. So we're going to read chapter 4 of this book also. Right, chapter 4. So like I was saying, before we start to ask the 4 questions on ChatGPT, this book, if you write this book and just copy it and paste one time to print your book, and you decide to sell on Amazon electronically, there are AI detection tools that they want to use out on Google or Flipkart or Amazon or eBay to tell you that this identical book that you publish, it is AI. So in this overlay, you will see Capcut here in this overlay, like I'm showing you now. So you just copy and copy all of these things and then paste it in here in Capcut, and you will be able to paraphrase it. Just come to paraphrase or rearrange a paragraph. There are different stuff on your on your left hand side, as you can see them. Once you copy and paste in here, and you will see that on your right hand side, whatsoever you want to paraphrase or rewrite or co-write on your left, it will appear on your right hand side on how you can be able to do some adjustment here and go to different types of AI detection tools that will be able to reduce at least up to 40, 60, or 75% of the risks involved using ChatGPT to write a book. There are disclaimer that when you use ChatGPT to write a book and you publish this book, they can know that it wasn't you who actually wrote the book. You stole the idea from ChatGPT. So ChatGPT will give you a synopsis or give you the exact writing of your book. There are also misspelling that you can see. You can also use this ChatGPT to be able to do some correction. That is, you will just be able to copy and paste right back in here to do your necessary correction in your book writing. So you can write from chapter 1 to 8 using ChatGPT and move back to Capcut and be able to arrange your writing and paraphrase it. After that, you can also take it to Grammarly to see whether you can get it error free, and you take it to different AI tools that will be able to reduce the potency of it being detected that it was actually ChatGPT who wrote this book for you. So literally, that is how you can use ChatGPT to write your book. So let's look at Capcut. The next, let's look at Capcut here. Let me find Capcut for you. So Capcut is here. You can just see, like I was saying, this is Capcut. You can take, let's see, let's copy this chapter. So if we copy here and come to Clobot here, and let me expand this for you. So if you come to Clobot here, you see, like I was saying, on here, you see grammar checker, paraphraser, and different co-writer, summary. All of these tools are being made available here. So if you want to paraphrase this, you just paste this here, paste. So you now have your book here. So you want to paraphrase it, you can paraphrase it by clicking on this button, and this book will be paraphrased on your right hand side. See that? They have been paraphrased here. You can go premium. I'm going to say later. So you can just paraphrase or rephrase it. It will give you the length of this book. But if you don't want to, also you can use different standards here. You want to use French, what's it, or you want to write your book in, will be made available right here. You want to summarize it, you can also summarize it. Just paste what you have here. You can do a summary here of your book. So maybe you wrote the book, the chapter, you can just dissolve chapter 4, just like there's a summary. The summary will be at the end of this book that you are reading here. So that is how you can use ChatGPT to write your book. Take it here and be able to do some adjustment in it or paraphrase it for your own good. You have English here and you have different languages that you can also do it in, and you can also make it long. If you want to make a summary long, you can make it long. Once you hit this and you say re-summarize, you will see you're going to re-summarize what you are writing. See that it increase the summary also here. So that is how you can use ChatGPT to write your book in less than 15 minutes and take it to what we call the market and be able to do your business in it. So if you like this content, subscribe and just leave a comment, and then also forget to like this content. Hit the subscribe button so that whenever we are doing or providing another tutorial for you on how you can use ChatGPT, it will flag out in your notification bell. So don't forget to subscribe on this channel. See you in our next video coming up very soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. It is a small YouTube channel. We're trying to build this community. So you want to be part of this community, you want to become a fellow PC Vama tutorial, like, share, and make a comment. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. See you in our next video.